Hey there YouTube, this is Gauntlet Food and Games with another deck profile. This guy here came in first at our local tournaments today with what?
With what I have decided to call Gogeta.
What?
Oh yeah, we use the new promo leader from the video game with the GT engine. Why? Because it works. That's all the reasoning I have.
Good enough, I guess.
But yeah, for the people who do not know, this is the promo leader from the video game. When this card attacks, a leader card, draw one card and it gains 5k. So this thing is 15k on the Unawakened side. My matchups today were kind of grindy, so when this stayed on board, like my last match was actually the Frieza Prison. This stayed on Unawakened for so long, but I kept swinging with it just to add pressure. But it's on the Unawakened side where it really shines. Reason being, it has double strike to start off with. I cannot tell you how good that is. And as the standard, when this card attacks, draw a card, still very good. And his active main is very good. It didn't happen a whole lot today because the decks we played didn't have a whole lot. But once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 10,000 power or less and KO it. Very good effect. It just never came up that much.
It's just really good against those silver bullets and stuff.
Oh yeah. Floodgates and even just annoying stuff. But to the deck itself, numbers are weird, but 3 intensifying power trunks. Didn't want 4 because it was a little clunky, but 3 was absolutely perfect. The reason we play this is Self-Awakening for decks against that just stall you out and don't attack you. The benefit is your leader does awaken at 5, but you still want to be able to Self-Awaken. Plus 10k in critical. It's hard not to justify that. 3 combination attack pan. 3 bodies are always good, and the active main, once per turn, choose one of your battle cards, give it 5k. It does have to be a Goku GT or a Trunks GT, but that's the deck, so.
Are we already in our group?
4 of the Super Saiyan Son Goku. This is your main Evolve starter. It's also just a good card, a 15,000 critical that you play off a Grand Tour or a Chain Attack even, so it's all around solid card. 4 of one of the best cards in the deck, Foreseeing Pan. I found this card off of Grand Tour so many times today, and that was what sealed the game for me. Giving everything, all your red battle cards in your leader 5k plus double strike, so even on the Unawakened side, it's a 15, then it turns into a 20 with double strike. It's fantastic.
Such a good card.
Oh yeah, fantastic card. Blocker Barrier, I mean, greatest combination ever. 3 chain attack. Again, 4 was too much, but this absolutely worked. Hard cast it more often than I wanted to, but
You gotta do what you gotta do.
the effect resolved, yeah, and it was clutch. 4 of the Pseudo Super. We say that, but then it's also a GT card, so it's an evolved target. It does have barriers, so that came up a couple times, but excuse me, mostly today I used it as the Pseudo Super combo, so didn't see a whole lot of play other than comboing it out. 1 of the Broken Limits. Never really played it, but it is another target to ramp up to the big plays. Still a very good card, but it's not as good as the other one. Speaking of, we have 3 of Victorious Fist. This card is significantly better than the other one, but it's seeing it again. It's also just another name, so to evolve this onto the 6 and the other 6 and to just keep the ramp going. But the double strike and able to swing twice is very strong. 3 of the Triple Flash. This is either your ender or this is just to add more pressure and then it stays on board. It usually didn't, but this came out quite a bit today. 40,000 power or more and your opponent can activate counters. That applied a lot of pressure today, so still a great card.
Pretty good.
2 Zenos. We are playing Chain Attack. It would be absolutely silly not to play this. Cannot tell you how many games this stole, but for veteran players, you know, but basically this just resets the board. You shuffle all cards on the battle area and in your hand back to the deck and draw 5. That's both players. So against Frieza Lock and against there was Prone Ginyu and there was one more, but it's just a good card still. There's no reason not to play it. Our super combo is weird. I went with the Goten because I thought I was going to be awakening faster than I was, which I did, but then this is at 4 life and your leader's at 5. So I might switch this up to like the Roshi since it's sparking, but overall this worked just fine. And then just because we did play the secret, this came up twice today. It's not very consistent, but it does come up. I actually, in the last game, had to hard cast this to beat over Frieza Prison, and it was fantastic. For the extra cards, of course, 3 is that all you got. We're doing a 3-3 split on counters because we are teching in something a little cute. But, I mean, this is by far the best red counter in the game, so there's no reason not to play this one. 1M2. Didn't come up a whole lot. It is at 1, but I didn't want to see multiples of this. It did come up, I think, twice, and it actually stopped. Oh, that was the Frieza Wish Leader. It actually stopped a couple of him just having bodies to combo out with. 4 Grand Tour. Actually had this at a lower number earlier this morning, and I bumped it up, and I cannot tell you how good a decision that was today. Anytime I saw this, it was absolutely busted.
Yes, very good.
And for the spice of this, to make it even better, 4 Bean. We are playing a very small blue engine, specifically for this and for the side. Senzu Bean's still a great card, so. And the last of our counters would be 3 Whis' Corrosion. Again, we are playing a small blue engine. This seemed better than some of the other red counters, and this actually came in a lot today. Another reason that we're playing the blue engine is we do side Mafuba, which stole games today, so, I mean...
Especially against Frieza, if I'm not mistaken.
Frieza was clutch. He dropped, the 8 dropped twice, and each time he dropped it, I just Mafuba it, so it was fantastic, and then I was able to just play more cards and go off.
Anything else we would change about this deck?
Absolutely not. This was hilarious. It's cute. It's spicy, as some people told me, but it works. I can't explain why. The leader just applies so much pressure that it just makes up for the slowness of the deck.
Right. Well, that's what we have here today, and thank you, and come again.
Yep. Peace out.